How's it going, everyone? That's how I feel. I don't remember if I've showed the emotes on stream before, but I have a lot of fun with them. And I don't even really know that song. That was Relic. I haven't listened to that one a lot, but as I was sitting here, I'm like, this would be perfect for the emoting. Howdy, G. Welcome in. How's it going? Happy Friday, everyone. I am excited to get streaming and creating today. I'm like, I don't know. It's a Friday mood. A good Friday mood. Not like quiet, chill, dead Friday mood. Like hype Friday mood, I feel like today. We're going to be continuing what we are working on Wednesday. And, let me make sure I've got everything. I gotta reorient myself on what we're doing. I did get back in and do some work in the nether. So I haven't been over here to work on this yet. I think we are at the point where we are about to work on the handrails and the light poles. So, let's do that. Hey, G, on the Twitch side too. Appreciate you as always. Always appreciate the extra support on Twitch. I'm so close. I've been so close to like getting the affiliate for way too long. And we'll get there though. Only a matter of time. I think I want to go ahead and figure out this pattern for handrail and then go from there. But I do know for sure that we're going to want, I feel like this should be a chiseled quartz block. We're going to want a quartz block above each main column area. So like above this line and this line. We gotta figure out how to determine where that's at. I think I just gotta go here. No, not there. Here. I think that's right. Is that right? Okay. So, I feel like it's just gonna be easiest if I just walk on top and check. You have emotes in Java? Yeah, I just got them recently. It took me a while to find good ones. And, it was a lot of fun finding them. Let's see which ones I have. I've got the clap. This really cursed one. That is not how a backflip works, but you know, it's fine. Got the Club Penguin dance, my favorite. One of my friends and I used to do this like IRL. We love doing the Club Penguin dance. And then, what's this one? That's facepalm, I guess. No, that one is. What's this one? Clap again. I have 2 pages. Wave, and then this is... Nope. Oh, I went the wrong way. You can have 15 pages. This is the twerk one. Which, that just looks cursed, too. Don't know what happened to these two. They're somewhere. Oh, this is the piglin dance. I like the piglin dance. Is a mod. Yes, EmoteCraft, which I think if I load it, it will actually fix those invalid ones. Yeah, they're there. So it's EmoteCraft. We've got the sit with the knee up. We've got the piglin dance. We've got this other sit one with like a little plop. And then we've got the lay down one. And then the gritty, which has a song. I don't even know. Oh, goodness. And then that's like on a knee. I don't really even know what that's supposed to be. And then the floss. And then this like a lay down leg kick one, which you can't really see very well from this view. But yeah, just a little leg kick. I don't use them a lot, but sometimes I remember they exist and then I feel like I need. Okay, how many blocks do we have in between is my question. So we got 3, 6, 9, 10, 11 block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 block. That should be right. Yes, okay. I think we'll go down and do that all the way across. And yeah, we'll use that above each like primary structural point. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It would be this one. Do I go back? I feel like we swapped these for the all these ones. About to break this lantern, but I'll just have to place it. Did I lose the lantern? Please tell me it's in my inventory. Okay, yeah, we got it. This one here. It fires exactly. Yeah, that's the reason why I got the mod, because it came to my mind a couple of weeks ago and I'm like, I would like to use this in like make a short for it, but I don't know how to get the sitting emote. And I've seen somebody do it before like months ago, have all these emotes, and I'm pretty sure it was Java. And I checked a couple weeks ago trying to get the emotes and couldn't figure it out, and then decided to check again and actually was lucky the second time around. So we got them and I was very excited to actually be able to do that. It's mainly like just the sitting one is all I wanted. But then after I found all the others, it was just perfect for what I needed it to be. I feel like there should be more like of an ability to sit in the game. It always surprises me that you can't like actually sit on items. Like I've seen mods where they pull in chairs, and I wish we had mods with like actual chairs in game. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I feel like, yeah, you'd think after this amount of time that would be a thing. You can sleep. And I mean, you can sit in minecarts, but the sit mod, I haven't heard of that one alone. I've just seen people who have furniture that's meant for sitting. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. But then they always end up like trapping mobs. And it's kind of cursed in that way too. Oh, I remember now when we ended, we had ran out of stone brick slabs. So we'll probably have to go back and get some more of those. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 3, 6, 9, 12. 6. I lost count there. Are these even right? I should check. Yeah, those are right. Okay. 3, 6, 9. Oh, 12, I think. Yep. Okay. Then there's that. It allows you to sit on slabs and stairs. Oh, I do remember that in the sub server for Wax that existed. It was really weird because I would just accidentally end up sitting on things that I didn't intend to. I didn't realize that's what that was. Hey, bee. You're cute. Okay, I'm gonna do... Oh, I need to get these stairs on this side, too. I don't know why. I must have just, like, ran out in the middle of this. We've got to figure out what to do on this block right here. I feel like it looks kind of weird. Then it's almost kind of like a sidewalk. I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about this. I could put like a carpet on it, like the pale moss carpet, or I could put a slab on it, almost like an actual curb. But I think if that were the case, I would need to raise this up another block. So I'm not sure if I want to do that. What do I need? Stairs. Let's see if one stack is enough. Okay, I'm gonna fly down there because it's almost nighttime. I want to come back. Flowers along the edge of the bridge might be an option. Trying to get this done before it's too dark. Actually, we'll probably just fly over anyways. I haven't heard this song in so long. I don't even know what this one is. Wait, what is this? Airy? Lena Rain makes some good Minecraft music. Lena Rain and C418. Okay, almost enough with just that stack. Probably like another half stack would be good. That sunset, or is that the moon at this point? I don't even know. Probably the moon. Okay, so close. I'm not gonna put those two there because we don't really need them. Let's go get some more stone. I may need to make more rockets while we're over here too. Yeah, I hope y'all are having a good week. And you go ahead and say it while we're here early on. If you're enjoying the stream, please consider leaving it a like. Leaving a like, and thank you to those of you who already have left a like. Oh, also, I just posted, so I've been wanting to keep like my non-Minecraft stuff separate from my main YouTube channel. So I do have this second YouTube channel. I don't know if it's even linked because I still haven't decided if like I like the name I picked for it. But anyways, on More Mads Beef, I just posted a short earlier today of a Fortnite short of me just messing everything up. But what's new? But yeah, it's More Space Mads Beef on YouTube, and that's where I've been planning to put any non-Minecraft content that happens to come along, because I feel like I need to keep that separate on YouTube specifically. I keep it combined on my Instagram and TikTok though right now. I need stone. Yeah, I'm still deciding if I want to change the name of that channel. And I've been like really late to post on anything on it because I've just not been sure about the name for it. And I just finally got to a point where I'm like, we need to change it later. We'll change it later. It's fine. Let's do this. I need these stacks of paper. Do I have some up here? I have almost 3 stacks of paper. I'm gonna go get some more. It's so nice when you're in the game and you don't have to worry about rockets like ever. Grab a whole lot of them. A whole lot of stacks of sugarcane. Can't hurt to have more. Okay. Do that. And then I'm gonna take this sugarcane up. That bothers me. Gotta be in the right order. Do this. And then this. That's right. Hey Crow, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you had a good week. Player. Do you know if Java players are also allowed? I'm not sure what you're saying. Need to hold on to this. Okay. I'll take this back. Bump the music a little bit. I feel like it's a lot more quiet on my end than it is on like the VODs whenever I do check back on them every now and then. Okay. I think probably just like another 2 stacks of stone bricks should be good. Okay. Excited to have this bridge done. I'm so excited for like all the upcoming builds we're gonna be working on. Just overall, really excited to be working in the overworld again. Let's do this. Okay. Have the 1 lantern I think we have to put back. Your girl's last day of school and starting summer break. Ah, that's always such an exciting time. And I miss that feeling. I don't even know, like, it's been so long since I've had a summer break, it feels. Let's do this. Go down the line. Actually, I feel like I need to skip and do this side first and figure out this side before I get too far on the other side. I think that's the smart way to do it. Let's do that. My school days. Yeah. I'm glad to be out of school, but there are definitely, it's got some good nostalgic memories for sure. This 3, 6, 9, 12, I think is where that one would go. Looks right to me. Okay. How do we want to do this? So, I'll probably use similar tactic to what we did over here, except I don't have quartz walls, which, what's up with that? Why not? But I do like the design, or like the height changes that come with doing the fence gate into walls. So maybe, I don't really want to do fence gate into fence. But I'm trying to think of all of our options. I don't want to do diorite. If I go here, hopefully nothing walks up on me. Wish me luck. Will this show me all my wall options? It does. Yeah, I don't really care for any of these options. Diorite's the only one that's whitish. I don't want to do those. I have to step away real quick for a second. Everyone, sorry about this stuff earlier. I'll be right back. Okay. Hi, Debug. Welcome in. Wall to glass? Actually, I like that idea. I have to try that. Music from Ancient City? I think it is. Oh, did this just start? No, this one's 5. This is from the wild update, so yeah, it actually probably is. Samuel Aberg, 5. Hopefully I said that correctly. Okay. Wall. I thought I saw a zombie. Wall to glass. Or you mean, can I do? Wait, no, I can't do glass to fence gate, can I? Let me think. This doesn't have to be white. I want it to be, but it doesn't have to be. Well, let me go back to my inspo I was looking at the other day. Okay, this song is not really a song. I could do like iron bars. Glass and walls will, but I don't know what wall type I'd want to use up here. I want to try iron bars and see how that looks. I think those would connect to walls. Go grab them. I don't think I had any over there. At least I hope I didn't, or else we flew over here for nothing. But I need to get this new storage room started so that I don't have to go over here this often. And let me do some iron trap doors. Where do I keep them? There. I'm also gonna grab some chains. But yeah, maybe we keep it more gray. More like the irony color. Are you heading out, Debug? Thanks for stopping by. Hope you had a good end to your work week, or just a week in general. Yo, if these connect. Do they connect? They do. I don't like that, like, bump a lot. But wait, let me try. What happens when I put iron trapdoors on top? Question. I don't know if I want the iron trapdoors on it. Hold on, let me try another one without iron trapdoors. Maybe I do like the pointy part on it. Also, I could put candles on top to give it like another little point. But I'm not sure if that's what we want to go with. What if I just do iron trapdoors on the bars? Squinting, because that's how I see it better. I feel like I actually kind of like the switch of the height, like the height change. And this gives me a use for all the iron. What was the other thing? Oh, Crow, you mentioned like using anvils, I think, the other day. Maybe I try anvils on something. And also I kind of want to go get some candles and see if I like that. Just out of curiosity. Definitely not. Okay, let's fly right back to the storage room again. I should have a handful of white candles from the ancient city already. I want to see. It may be too pointy. I think that's going to look too gothic, and I'm not going for like a gothic style. But I do want to see how it looks. And then what was the other one? Oh, anvils. I should have a lot of anvils here. Yeah. And do I not have white candles here? I don't. I bet you I left them in the ancient city and they're still hanging out. Let's make use. I don't know. How many do I need per candle? Is it like 1 dye per candle? Okay, yeah, 1 per candle. Let's try this and see what it looks like. Also, I may go ahead and grab some iron to bring with me. We're gonna be crafting a lot of iron stuff, whether it's iron bars or trapdoors. Taking a nap. That sounds nice. For once, I'm not turning it into iron blocks. Rare occurrence. And I'm gonna grab the rest of my iron bars. You heading out, G? Well, you have a great weekend as well. Thanks for stopping by as always. Appreciate you being here. Drop these off. Oh, I need to find those. I feel like Friday streams are always very chill and quiet. And sometimes that's what you need at the end of the week. Okay, yeah, I'm liking the gray. I'm glad we're not doing white. We're gonna have to get rid of some of this, though. Okay, let's see what this looks like. Oh, I definitely wasn't planning on putting it on that. Hold on. Yeah, I don't like that. Yeah, I think I like... Do I like it better without the trapdoors on the bars? That's my question. Also, I lost a candle. Come back. Okay, let's see. Let me grab a couple of extra walls, and then we're gonna look at our options. Let's grab these. Building this bridge for at least a month? No, I finished it so long ago. It's basically done. I haven't worked on it since I started doing the frog light farm and the advancements. No, bridge has been done for a while. Minus handrail. I don't like the iron trapdoors. I think we're gonna go with the buttons. Buttons, pressing too many. We're gonna go with this version. Anyways, friend, welcome in. Thanks for stopping by. Working hard or hardly working? Real question. Okay, it's quite because wax is expensive. It is. Actually, it's like definitely once you get a bee farm, you get to that point where you have you have way too much and don't know what to do with it. I have so many like just honeycomb blocks, but unfortunately I don't think you can convert honeycomb blocks back into honeycomb, which I think is lame. But I do end up getting to a point where I just have to turn a ton of it into honeycomb blocks. And honestly, my bee farm is like 5 hives for honeycomb. Kind of crazy. At least now they put it like naturally in trial chambers, because it's such a pain to get if you don't have a like redstone or access to a bee farm. Not working at all. That's what I suspected. It's a Friday for sure. Oh wait, I didn't even look at the option with the anvils. What am I doing? How could I? I like this sound. I don't think that this is the version. No, I like the variation right there for this one, since it's gonna be like a long span. Okay. Okay, let's do the rest. We're gonna make a ton of iron bars and a ton of stone walls, and I think we're good on both sides. We can just continue that all the way down. And then we can do the light poles, and then we can do the statues, and I'm very excited. How many iron bars can this make? That's a lot. That's a lot of iron bars. I don't think I need that many. Oops. I'm gonna put all this extra iron here. Don't need that, don't need that. Yeah, we made a lot. Oh, these aren't even supposed to go in here. Okay, now give me more walls. I think we're gonna be low on walls. If I do space, does that work on this one too? It's not. That's low. Okay. All the way down. I'm just gonna do walls first. See how many we've got. We'll do iron bars on the way back. I hate how I keep just like walking over a lantern. Who designed this? We have to figure out how we're going to connect this to, or make this work on the stair too, but it'll be fine. I'm kind of going cross-eyed doing this. I'm really having to focus on what I'm actually placing. Yeah, I made too many walls. Still got a ways left though. Definitely made too many iron bars. Because that wasn't even 2 stacks of walls, I think. Oops. Well, eventually we'll save it for when we expand this bridge and it goes all the way to Timbuktu. Burn, you catching dubs on Fortnite right now? Better be at least. Actually, no. Wait for me to get more my crowned winds up. Yeah. Yeah. I fear we have too many iron bars. Oh well. I'll make use for them somewhere. Body in rank for an hour straight. Oof. Are you playing with Yuji or are you playing solos? Yesterday was a good Fortnite day. 2 days before that were not. I need to stop pressing my F3 button. Solos? Where Yuji at? Yuji actually working? I think we're gonna need another stack. Oh, maybe not, maybe not. Alright, time to count again. 3, 6, 9, 12. 3, 6, 9, 12. Please tell me these are right. 3, 6, 9, 12. 3, 6, 9, 12. 3, 6. I already lost track. Those are right though. Okay. 3, 6, 9, 12. 3, 6, 9, 12. I'm moving too fast for my own eyes. 3, 6, 9, 12. Should be holding the block. 3, 6, 9, 12. 3, 6, 9, 12. 3, 6, 9, 12. 3, 6, 9, 12, 3, 6, 9, 12. I think I'm almost done. How's this looking? Looks like we're all lined up. What am I gonna do on these? We'll keep the ones with the stairs separate. They don't matter. Okay. 3, 6, 9, 12, 3, 6, 9, 12, 3, 6, 9, 12, 6, 9, 12. I think we're good. This all lines up. Perfect. Okay. Let's go with the walls. No, I didn't think I'd like the height change of the bars and the walls, but I actually think it helps. I think we're actually gonna finish the bridge today completely. I've been thinking a lot about the mansion, or the private island I want to make over here. I'm very excited to actually do some of that stuff. I have plans. My house was out of power yesterday, so I had to do my planning the old-fashioned way. I had to go to a coffee shop and write on a notebook. I thought it would probably take my laptop, but my laptop's so old, and it literally, I will clear like 40 gigs of space on it, not touch it for months, open it again, and it's like out of space again. I don't understand why. So we just did pen and paper, got some planning done. But yeah, we were out of power like all of yesterday. I wasn't really able to get on until we had power back towards the end of the day, but that was by choice. Had some like electrical work being done. We have those two left. Okay, iron bars. Oh yeah, and the coffee I'm drinking is my coffee from yesterday because I didn't finish it, but it's still good. I have not been able to finish coffee lately for some reason. Just hasn't been hitting the same. I've been primarily into like the bloom drinks, energy drinks. I like those. This really does mess with my vision every time. I'm ready to be done with it. Like squint. Figure out what I'm actually placing. Okay, so one thing I was gonna do, and I'm just realizing a little late, is I think I may have to bulk up the sections, these like pieces right here. But we'll get going on one of them and then see what we think. So let's go ahead and put in the light poles. I don't remember the design we ended up coming up with. That's okay. I'm gonna need an entire shulker box just for iron bars. Where are these? What do I do with this wood? Put those there, I guess. Okay. We need to make the light poles. I think we want to use, what was it? Cauldron into wall. And then fence, daylight sense, or redstone lamp, daylight sensor hopper, something like that. I think that's what I was gonna do. Or do I need to swap for like, whatever it's called, birch, TBD. I'm gonna put this here. I also have to figure out how tall I want them, so probably. That's probably tall enough because we still have all these blocks to put in. This is always a pain. Okay. Height-wise, I feel like that's good height-wise because it's going to be up one block. I'm going to put it on top of this thing, I think. Let's try that. That may be weird. Okay, so we're doing, yes, definitely light pole here, not a hopper. Nice try though. Give me a cauldron. So light pole here. I think this would be statue. Light pole and light pole. I think that's what we want to try. Let's see how that works first. Go back to scaffolding. Up. More scaffolding. Give me copper. Bam. Ooh, boop. Pop. Bow. Okay. Kind of looks funny right now, if I'm being honest. But I think if I do something with this, it might help. Or maybe I just set it back here. Maybe that's the... Maybe that's why we have this section right here. Let's try this instead. Don't like that sound. Okay. Bam, bam. I don't know why I feel like I have to, okay, yeah. I feel like I have to, like, crouch when I'm doing the hopper placing, but it's not placing the hopper, it's putting things on the hopper. You. Give me you. Bam, bam. How about that? I think that's definitely better. I mean, it makes me question if I even need the cauldron at all. Should I just put this on top? I feel like I should just put this on top of there and get rid of the cauldron. And we do it again. Okay. Go here, here, here. I do like the cauldron, but I feel like I would rather have this section here. Once the MC phase starting back up. My MC phase never ended, so that question's for you. Y'all don't have the Minecraft stamina I have. You just gotta update the world. Okay. There we go. I like that. I think that's the way to do it. Forget the cauldron. That's one less thing iron to use, unfortunately. But I can use the cauldrons once we get to like land, when we don't have the handrail underneath. I think that works. Is there anything you want to do in Minecraft that you've never done, Burn? You built a pyramid. I feel like every weird thing that we could have done in that world, we did. Minus, like, building stuff. It was a minimal building world. Primarily because my builds just kept getting blown up. Actually, I say that it happened, like, once, but... I won't forget. I won't forget when UG blew up my house. Well, happy gassed. When that comes up, then we'll have to do something with the happy gasts. Want to make nice planters? That's true. I never use cauldrons for planters. I need to. This'll be statue. This will be lamp. This will be lamp. Wait, no, I put it in the wrong place. This is lamp. This doesn't belong. Lamp, lamp. Statue. This is weird. Something's not right here. Okay, let's see. Statue. Lamp, lamp, statue. Lamp, lamp. May just do another lamp and then statue. But that's gonna mess it up on this side. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do here. Let's check this side. Wait. Maybe I put statue in middle and we go from there. Maybe that's the way to do it. Statue here. Is this the right line? It's lamp. Lamp. Statue. Lamp. Lamp. Statue. Actually, I'm fine with statues being on the end of each bridge. Like at the entrance. A smuggle warden into the end to make it 1v1 with the dragon? That's true. Haven't tried that. That would be a pain. I may end up getting my first proper death on that world if that happens. But no pain, no gain. Actually, I'm gonna stop this. That would actually kind of be cool though. For science. There's gotta be other mobs the warden can battle. Honestly, just build a coliseum, make an arena. And just... No. Turn the ancient city into a coliseum and bring the mobs to the ancient city. Or just turn the end into the coliseum. Oh, by the way, I don't think you know this. The new update, when it comes out, you can like lead... One, you can lead mobs to one another, but also you can carry mobs with the Happy Ghast. So you can potentially, probably not, but potentially carry the warden on a Happy Ghast. It's really hard to get a Happy Ghast to the end portal, I'm pretty sure. There's something that's wrong with the... Why can't you get a Happy Ghast through the end portal? I think its hitbox is too large. I remember people saying if you wanted to get a Happy Ghast to the end, you had to use, like, turn the Happy Ghast into a baby in the end, or whatever. Start growing it in the end. That even makes sense. I don't even know what I'm saying half the time. And then this one. Okay. Not like literally... They do look like clouds. That would be fun, though. Where's this one? Which one? This one. Is that right? Yes. Yes. Okay, so statue. Lamp. Lamp. Give me my pickaxe. Where's my pickaxe? Did I lose my pickaxe again? Did I throw it? I'm about to check this up close and again. I'm not gonna run around like last time. Where's my pickaxe? Did I lose my pickaxe again? What is this? Is this game broken? Hold on. When did I lose it? It just disappeared from my hand. Okay. Well, I need my pickaxe back. I was like standing right here, and whenever I clicked F4 to Freecam, it went out of my hand. I don't think I... Oh, I did throw it! Don't know how I did that, but we got it back. Man, it's always my pickaxe. Like, Minecraft does not like Silk Sonic. Silk Sonic the pick. Okay, I need to go back and break these things now that I have it. Thought we were having a replay from last time. Okay, lamp, statue, lamp, statue, lamp, statue. Also, warden be guardian. Haven't done that one. Done Warden v. Wither. You would have to actually get the Warden to the monument, which would be a pain. Ocean Monument, because... I mean, I don't think there's any way to transport a Guardian without it suffocating. Okay, we got this. Okay, let's move. I think I'm gonna need more fences. Also, am I set on it being a spruce fence? For now, yes, but we may change that. Okay. Excuse me, bam, bam. Bam. And these two. Ah. No, it should be off right now. Hopefully this doesn't look weird from a distance. We'll see once they're all in. Or at least I'll get a couple in before I decide. Guardians don't die out of water? I didn't know that. But don't, or Elder Guardians don't, or all Guardians don't. I've seen people, like, put them in boats and they seemed fine. But I wasn't sure about the rest. Ah. Oh, they can power the thing next to it? Interesting. Well, that will make it easier. Find an ocean monument right next to the ancient city. Back up. Ooh, my favorite. Okay. Oh, this is the statue one. Why am I missing... Did I start out with 58 scaffolding? I don't even know. Forever my favorite Minecraft song. I wonder if they make records of Minecraft soundtracks. Like vinyl records. I bet you they do. I've seen people make like little versions of jukeboxes. Like 3D printing stuff. I feel like there's got to be an actual record player out there. Okay. And this is what we're working with. Do they look funny from far away? A little bit. They kind of do. I don't know how I like this. I don't think I like this. Hold on. Hold on. I mean, it's pretty realistic to like a bridge, but I would need to make sure the statues are like the proper height to balance it out. And I don't know if I can get the statue to be the right height. Machines meant to guard the temple. Oh, I didn't realize they're not fish. That's cool. I need to brush up on my Minecraft lore. I haven't been watching those videos. Okay, it looks good from like this view. Like walking on this level, eye level, I like the lamps. But from this level, I don't. Maybe there's too many of them. Hold on. I need to get these statues in and see if it helps. It just kind of looks funky. How do they make it not look weird? I mean, I think they just balance it out. IRL. The alternative is just kind of doing like I did over there and putting the lantern in the base. Like I could swap this for like this. Which isn't terrible. That may be the move. TBD. Okay, give me a wall. Can I put a armor stand on a wall? I think you can. I mean, they got gravity, so I can just drop it on. Let me look real quick. Can I just... Bam? No, I can't. But I can do this. Okay, no, I can't do that. Also, I want to see if this is enough light. I would have one on the other side too. But like, how is this? If I take this off. And then say I also have one over here. I don't know if it's gonna help if it's over here. Well, let me try this real quick. Maybe we just put statues at the entrance. One place will look less out of place. Yeah. Maybe, yeah, commit to it for now, and I'll see if I can make it work, like, get to where I like it better. And I do need to walk it, like, on foot and make sure I like it from that POV. Let's see if this is enough, though. If this is here, and this is here, I feel like it's not enough. Because also, this one isn't even gonna have it. That's my problem. I might have to put all of them as lamps. Forget the statues for now. And I can do statues, statues at like the entrances or in alternative spots. Because I feel like I'm gonna need the lamps all the way down. But I do like this lighting level right here where it's kind of dim, but it's still enough to like not spawn anything. I think I need to make the statues be... I think I need to make the statues be like an intermediate thing. Or I could put like statues on this. Or just use them as more decorative pieces. So I think that gap is kind of what's throwing me off. And I think we'll have plenty of other opportunities to bring in the statues. I'm okay with the spruce though. I think the spruce looks good with the lantern and like the light sensor. So let's get more of that. Do I have any more spruce in here is my question. Yes, we got plenty. Plenty of spruce. And then let's turn the oak into sticks. Do this and see how many fences I can get from that. That should work for now. Drop off the spruce, and then we already got all the oak. Okay. Let me pop that in. See, I do like it from this level. Does it need to be taller is my question. I think it's a good height from this level. If I make it any taller, it's gonna look even stranger from... Yeah, I think this is a good level. Let's keep it like this. Okay. But I could potentially come in and pop like a statue like here if I wanted to. Instead of putting them on these main pieces. Because these are definitely needed for the lighting. I need to get this to like just the right layout where I can actually do this. Okay, so it goes wall, fence, hopper, light, sensor. And how much scaffolding? 1, I think 4. 2, 3. Oh wait, I don't need to do that one. That one's already there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wall, fence, hopper, light, sensor. Yeah, if I take this down, it's good, right? Well, I have this one. But yeah, no, still good. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, hopper, lamp, sensor. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Fence, copper, lamp, sensor. Yeah, I can take this out and we're good. Why is this still... Oh, there's still one! Do I put a button? Do I put a piece of glow lichen on here? Do I put a bottom slab? I don't know what I put here to fix this. There's so many options. I'm gonna be swapping out the material, give it some texture later. What do I want to put here? There is some lichen. I'm gonna do that for now. Hide a light underneath. Oh yeah, you're right. What should I use to hide it? I could get a... I can get a... either carpet and do like a gray carpet with a light underneath. We may just go ahead and put the glowstone in for now. And then we'll come back and put blocks underneath. Did that fix this one? I think that fixed this one. It's only like every other one that needs it. I think we can come back and do like a carpet and then fix all that up. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wall. Yeah, I think once we have the texture on the floor, we can hide something in it. Not supposed to be here. Two, 3, 4. Wall. Fence. Copper. Lamp. Nope. Did I click that one? Like, is that right? This one's blue. That one's not right. So I guess is it technically daytime? Not yet. These should turn off soon, I think. Well, once we have a new day. I need to do this one. 4. 1, 2. Copper, lamp, sensor. Okay, so they should turn off soon enough. They may stay on during the rain. I don't actually know how they work in that sense. When it comes to weather. Yeah. Oh, I need to click you. Let me break these. No, not that. Okay, so it looks like I need to be putting it every other one lined up with the center iron bar. Right here. Shout out to MiniHUD for helping me with this part, or else I would have random mobs spawning. I would be sad. It must have just been because it was so dark raining. Or maybe that's just night night. Night night. I think that's what it is. Okay. How is this looking now from this view? Wonder what's gonna not render when I get so, like, a certain distance away. No, it looks like none of it's like the entity render situation. I feel like if I had a cauldron, that probably would stop rendering at some point. Okay. I think I can live with this. Does it feel short? Like, I think if I just bump it up one more, it's gonna look too funny from this view. I think we keep it. We may have more lighting issues if I try to make it shorter. Or taller. Put this here. Bam. Bam. Oh. 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 There we go. Blue. I'm gonna do those two. This one. And that. Okay, I have to step away again just for a second. I'm gonna be right back. Tangled up in my cords. Alright, let's see. I'll leave that lantern for now. I kind of want to just, like, go ahead and put all the scaffolding up. That's extra. Okay. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Something. Alright. I'm gonna have to do the math on this later. Oh, that's all the scaffolding. I'm gonna have to do the math on this later as far as, like, how many blocks I need for each bay once we start continuing this on. I feel like this is gonna be so many blocks once we actually continue it all the way to the other side of the ocean. But that is a problem for later, beef. I'm missing one? I feel like oh no, I got it all. 2 here. 1, 2. Yeah, we're gonna need new more daylight sensors soon too. But at least I will know how many now. I really... Yeah, I'm locked in on this height. Locked on the height. No changing it. I keep questioning it, but I'm like, if I'm going to change it, I need to do it now. I've decided. It's final. If I change it, please send me to a hospital. Yeah, I think that if I do start to bring in the statues, that might help break up some of the repetitiveness in a way. Or maybe I do like add the planters like you mentioned. That could be fun. I do like having potted plants everywhere. Technically like 20 feet tall. That's a good point. Was it like 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21? Well, not 21. Yeah, 18 plus. Yeah, that's a good point. Next to me? Where am I? Yeah, they're like triple my height. I feel like in my last world when I did this, I did 3 fences. And that's probably what I'm just thinking of, because I got so used to seeing that one. But with it being like on the top of the bridge. Ugh. I keep having to remind myself. Okay, last redstone lamp. Also, I don't know where this one's going. Actually, put that back. We need that. Oh, sun's coming out. All the lights are gonna go off if they are on the right setting at least. Okay, they're all on the right setting. Okay, we need more lamps. Let's see, we need 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 redstone lamps and daylight sensors. Why is this 0? Oh, it's because the lights are on. Why is this 0? The sun's out. Figured it would always say 1 if the sun's out. Okay. Let's fly back. Turn this music up. This one's quiet. Can't even tell if it's on. Next song. Are we? This one's from the Nether update soundtrack. I'm gonna go ahead and switch to this. I at least know I like this one. Some of these songs just have such a slow start to them that you barely even hear them for the longest time. Okay. Go ahead. Turn this off for now. What did I say I needed? Like 9? We're gonna get 10 for safety. That works. Let's... I guess we can hold on to those stone. Put this redstone back, though. Lamps are off, but shy light. Yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. I was like, why is this... Why am I questioning? Like, wouldn't it put 1? Okay, I think you're right, Coral. I'm getting used to it now that they're all, like, in place. I feel like it's just one of those things that if I'm not careful... I didn't make hoppers! If I'm not careful, I'll look at it for too long. And that's what happens with these lamps. We need some other items in here to like break it up. Because yeah, I think if we do put the planters, we can kind of add like a buffer. So maybe put a planter here. It's going to be a little shorter. Planter here. Shorter. Or do I put it and then... I don't... Statue? Question mark? We'll mess around with it. I need stuff to make... Where's my iron blocks? They're in here. Stuff to make hoppers. Oh wait, I've already got like raw iron right here. Forgot about that. And then we need like 10 chests. Oh, I didn't grab enough. I think this will be enough. I don't think we need another hopper. This go here. No. Here we go. Oops, this one. I guess I just never really look at the block, like, light levels of something when the sun is out. It's always, like, in a cave. Should be off. Did I not click it? Click! Oh, they are on. Okay, never mind. How is it already nighttime? I guess it was raining for, like, most of the day. Sun was out for, like, 2 seconds. Dun, dun, bam. 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 And yep. I don't understand. Hold on. I thought the way this worked is that when it was like this, the light turns on when the sun is out. When it's like this, the light turns on when the moon is out. But does that just mean you can see the sky? I'm confused. I definitely don't understand daylight sensors like I thought I did. Makes me wonder how many times I messed up setting up things with them in the past. I used to have, in my other world, I would have the thing play music for the allays every morning. But half the time I ended up just muting it because I'm like, I don't want to listen to this music in the background of my videos. Or I'd have to like wait for the song to end before I could record a clip. I just end up turning it off half the time. You blue or blue? Make sure all of these are blue up top or gray, whatever you want to call it. Okay. You and you. And well, now I can see where to put the glowstones. That's good. Oh! Oh! You scared me! Has it really been that long? I don't want to sleep yet. I literally just said I was going to use this to see where to put the glowstone. They're going to knock me off with this, aren't they? I actually... Ah! Freaking me out, dude. Leave me alone. I don't like phantoms. Get out of here. I have things to do. My new enemy. Eye twitching because of you. Where are you? Back off. I hear you swooping. Leave me alone. Why are you in the overworld? You don't belong here. Nope. There. This one. I need to take out these lanterns. We'll sleep once I figure out where the lights are needed. I think the, yeah, the lanterns were just doing a lot more than I realized. I think this one needs it here. And then this one here. Man. Okay. Then here. Right now this doesn't have it, but I feel like I should just go ahead and put it there. Okay. That's the first pass at the rail and the lanterns and everything. Now, question. If I'm putting the flower pots, I could put them on this ledge. They don't have to replace the actual handrail, because I do like the way the handrail's looking. I need to go get some decorated pots, though. And we're going to leave the glowstone out in the open for now. We're not ready to texture yet on the flooring. I don't think I have any kind of decorated pots here. Okay. Put all this here. Not you. That. And that. Where does this go? Where do I want these? Here. Where's the stone? Stone go here. Nope, stop that. I think we put the lichen back up. Where are we keeping dirt? This says dirt. Okay. Go get some decorated pots. How's this look? Yeah, it's not terrible. I'm getting more accustomed to it. It's growing on me. So we look from here. Yeah, that looks fine. So let's get decorated pots, or we use cauldrons. Flower pot, and then... Well, now I gotta go down here. Dead bush, I think. And then leaves, which I like using oak leaves. Ooh, I do also like putting the resin on them. Maybe we do resin. Make the like little orange tree looking things. Okay. Let's go decorated pot, flower pot. I think I'm gonna need more than this. I don't have a lot of clay. We're gonna have to go trade for some. Decorated pot, flower pot, dead bush. We already got leaves. Let's go get some clay from the masons, or bricks from the masons. And make a couple more flower pots. I think I want to stack. Okay. How many does that make me? Do I have a... There you are. I just want a stack. And then we'll have one for a placeholder. Damn. That works. Okay. Da-da-da. Okay. Let's put this one back up. Put these back up. And take all this over there. I'm really going through rockets today. Going through a lot of rockets today. Okay. So if I put here and here, and then I put armor stand there, maybe? I feel like that may be too short. I don't know if I like this here. Hi, Mark Monster, welcome in. Good afternoon to you as well. Thanks for stopping in. Okay. Oh no, leave me alone. I don't think I can sleep if they hit me. Like, I think they'll knock me out of the bed. Back off! Spawn of Satan! Oh my god. Stop! Don't really care to fight you right now. You're just annoying. I never realized how good the axe was for this thing. Leave me alone. Just let me sleep. You go away, please. Okay, we actually made it to daytime that time. Goodness. I got a phantom head. Hehehe. Hehehe. They have weird eyes. Flying rats, literally. Like, I was not a part of the mob vote for when this thing was like up for discussion. Disappointed that it became a thing. Stupid guy rat. Make an OP bow? I got a pretty solid bow. I've got my mending bow. I also have an infinity bow somewhere. They want to cuddle. I didn't think of that. Maybe they are a little lonely. They only get to come out every 3 nights. If I do a armor stand, maybe we put it here. Oh, we got a traitor. Isn't that what Olivia Rodrigo calls him? You have anything I care about? Nope. I forgot they sell cherry logs now. That's new, isn't it? Wait, question. So I can use a stone cutter to get most mini blocks, but I do kind of wonder if I can get different colors of wool from the wandering trader. I play on an SMP? Not really. There's one that I can join occasionally if I want to, but I tend to just play solo. And sometimes I'll play with friends. But I spend so much, like, I try to stick to one world at a time, especially for making videos, and it takes me a long time to, like, edit videos and progress the way that I want to, so I usually end up just sticking to one world at a time. Why can't I place? Why wasn't it letting me? I lose a leaf. Okay. Okay, what if I do this? I like it looked funny for a second. Okay, now let me try with a cauldron. I think I like the decorated pots. I always like. What if I did this though? It doesn't connect to the whatever it's called. The iron bars. I think I kind of want them to stay on the inside like this. As I said before, I didn't really know what I was going to do with this extra band on the edges. It gives me a little bit of a purpose for it. And that's decoration. And I could put, like, seating. I think we do it like this. Give it some layers. I hate when they take that. Don't take away my pots and my things. Cool feature that they added, but it is so annoying when you're not expecting it and your item just gets eaten by a decorated pot. You like playing solo more as well. Join hardcore SMP. I've never played hardcore. I have only ever played normal. Like, I don't even know, non-hardcore, I don't know what to call it. But as far as tips, if I was playing hardcore, I haven't died yet in this world. I'm still very proud of that because this is the first time I can really ever say that in any world. Why can't... Excuse me, go back. I didn't say you could do that. Why is this not letting me place it on top of the bush? Anyways, I always carry a fire res potion with me all the time. As soon as I get in the nether and I'm able to make potions, I always get a fire res potion. And then, what else do I always do? Always fully enchant the armor. I don't think I even went to the nether until I had like full enchanted armor on everything. And I always put fire prot on my gold piece that I wear into the nether. You play slow? Yeah. I like to play slow. Especially if I was playing hardcore, I would definitely be playing pretty slow. We didn't go to the nether. I don't know how long. I mean, I already had passed 1,000 days before we went to the end on this world. And not necessarily because I had to play that way, but because I just wanted to, like, make sure I was documenting everything as I went. And like I said, I'm pretty slow at editing. I'll overthink things when I'm editing half the time. So getting to a point where I actually was like ready to make an episode about going to the end, it wasn't until after 1,000 days. I think it was like my 10th episode when we went to the end. I can play faster. I have done a couple speed runs, but I don't know. I like it. The main goal for this world has been to like take the time to make things pretty as I go, rather than just having a ton of like eyesores that I don't show people or I avoid looking at. Because that's kind of how I would play in the past, is I would just like live out of a cave until I had an elytra and shulker boxes, and then I would start working on like designing things. And I like how we've been approaching this world. Like making my mineshaft entrance actually pretty was something I never really would have done before, but here we are. Got a full-on stairwell all the way down. And it's really simple too. Like I didn't overdo it. I just made sure it wasn't like a infinite staircase down to bedrock. I feel like I may need to like swap the leaves. So maybe we do like the resin on these ones and then we do azalea and we switch between each bay. I think that may be the move. Because I don't really want it to be completely repetitive, but I do want it to feel like balanced. Is there anywhere for this to go? No, I'm not putting it there either. Do this all the way down though. I defeated the warden. I've been to a couple ancient cities, but I haven't actually like tried to kill it. I was going to, because I thought I had to get the advancements, but found out you don't have to. I have a mace. I could give it a try. I'm a little nervous to do that. Kind of waiting. Kind of a wimp. But yeah, I've been to the ancient city a couple times. We got our swift sneak, which is amazing. Love swift sneak. Game changer for sure. This. Feelings go way better. Enjoy the world more. Yeah, I think it helps, like, having all these little accomplishments each time you do something can make it a lot more enjoyable to continue in the world, because I feel like once you have that like sense of accomplishment, it just makes you want to keep going further. And also that reminds me, like, another tip I would say is I always hear people say that like some people will play and then as soon as they die they don't want to play anymore. I just prepare my I try to prepare my world in a way where if I do die, it's not going to be a big deal. And that doesn't really help in hardcore, but once I started playing that way, I started to really enjoy the game a lot more. And by like prepare the world in a way that doesn't matter if you die, it's like I always have a ton of secondary armor and tools on hand in case like I lose them. I like making farms so that if I don't know, Like, if something happened and I lost an entire shulker box full of iron blocks, I would not even be phased because I have way too many iron blocks. And that's the case with, like, a lot of different materials. Like, I don't know, once I started playing that way, where I try to get enchanted gear, like, backups, I try to have all the librarians on hand, always had a quick way to get more emeralds. It helped me, one way, slow down, but two, like, I always had something to do. And I've played on other worlds where, like, with friends, where I don't care what things look like, because I'm not showing it to anybody, and we're all just, like, hanging out, having a good time for a couple weeks. And as soon as I finish, like, every single farm tutorial on the sun, like, anything I can think of, I get bored of the world. Like, I've been playing on this world for almost a year now, and I still have so much I want to do, but the world that I played on with friends and had, like, we literally had, like, a wither skeleton farm, a shulker farm, a ghast farm in the course of, like, a week, we all stopped playing. But yeah, I think that's where, like, playing slow and making things pretty as you go can come into play, but also, like, I don't know, just trying to make things your own as you go. Or it was never supposed to be killed, it was made to be avoided. I mean, yeah, I believe that. I know there's, like, you can get it with the iron golem, and I've done that in a test world before, but I feel like if I do it in an actual world, it's just going to make more wardens spawn. But I do think it's kind of funny that the mace is so overpowered that it can one-shot a warden. But I think, yeah, that makes sense as far as, like, why it's not on the advancement list, because I looked up the advancement list and thought I saw it said warden on there, and then come to find out it is not included. And I honestly was very thankful to find that out. Go back to be like, you can get your stuff and just suit up and go. Exactly. Like, I always have bonus everything. The only thing that I would, like, be upset about is I would lose my netherite, but I'd be fine. Like, I don't feel like netherite's necessary. Like, I've gone for long periods of time on worlds before I get netherite and been perfectly fine. I think diamond is just as good, and it's a lot easier to replenish. But I do also just enjoy mining netherite. I am crazy and will just actually mine it by hand and just go down chunk borders. But I enjoy doing that sometimes. Like, I literally would just sit on there for hours watching a movie, watching a TV series, and mining netherite, and I think it's peaceful. And I don't record it, so it's not like I get slowed down by that process. Okay, we finished all the way down here, right? So we just need, how many spaces in between these two? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. It would go here. So I just need 2 more. No, maybe a little bit more than that. Maybe 3 of the decorated pots for now. I'll just stick to 2 to start out. And then I need to see how many armor stands I need. But yeah, this is my, like, my goodies shulker. So I always have, like, another of each tool. Minus the sword. I don't have an extra sword in here. But it's like, I always use my silk touch pick, so I keep my fortune pick in here in case I need a backup pick. I keep my fortune axe in here. I keep my fortune shovel in here. I keep both my hoes in here. And then as far as, like, if I needed a sword, I could just pull out my, like, trident or my mace. But then I have all my, like, bonus armor as well. That's just diamond. And so if I ever got in a situation where I, like, lost my stuff and needed to get back to it quickly, I usually have extra stuff on hand. And I have 2 netherite scraps, so yeah, I would just be upset if I lost my netherite, but I wouldn't quit because of it. I'm not gonna rage quit. You don't worry about netherite until you're ready to build out another life. Yeah, it's really not that necessary. It's good to have, and it's, I don't know. The last time I did play on a SMP briefly, it was like one of the first things I got. But that's because once it's gone, like once people in like big SMP worlds start to mine for netherite, it's so hard to find more. You have to go either so far out or just get lucky, and you'll just be like walking through giant caverns of people's netherite tunnels. I feel like in SMPs it's kind of important to get early-ish, but that's really all. Where's my other armor stance? I need to see, no, not this. I need to see how many armor stance we want to use. Oh, and we're swapping for chiseled at the middle. I need to go get gear too to make the armor. Yeah, I think this is definitely gonna help. It gives it like that, almost like a suspension bridge type profile. I think that may actually work in my favor. This is where it's gonna go. Yeah, that's right. That one might be weird right there. Hold on, how's this look right here? Yeah, it's fine. It's still centered, you can tell. This one. Yeah, I think we can go in with like gray armor. Do I do... Ooh, I think I do iron. We need to put a use to all our iron anyways. Let's do iron armor. Forget leather. That would be way more of a pain to get than iron. Why am I missing a light? Why does it feel like I'm missing a light? I am missing a light. W beef. Nice try. How did I just completely skip one? What do you have? Is it a trident? It's a trident. Okay, we're fighting that. We got our chest plate on. I want to like mace him right now. Not you. Where is he? Oh, he's down here. Come out. Come out, buddy. Back off. You give me a trident? Hey. Okay, I don't feel like that's normal for the fire aspect effect to do that. I don't feel like I've seen that before. F3B. Okay, just rotten flesh. No trident. Yeah, no trident. F3B. Okay, wings back on. We need to make another lamp. So we're gonna make it with... We're gonna have to make the hopper. That's the only thing I'm missing. 1, 2... Luckily we made 10. Oh, get away from my shulkers. I'm more scared of that than anything. Forget my material. I don't want the creeper blowing up my shulkers of all my goods. Where'd you spawn from? I haven't had any mobs spawn at all. And now they're making an appearance. Only mobs I've had to worry about are the phantoms. Okay, well, don't know where it came from. Probably down here or something. Gave me a fright. Okay, we got that. We've got... I'm gonna drop this back off. We need a stone wall and then a hopper. Let me just do this. And that is not a shulker box. Sneaky though. Enough for a hopper. Okay, well I missed a light. It looks very obvious now. Don't know how it took me so long to realize. Do wall. Fence. Hopper. Lantern. And whatever that is. Daylight sensor. Okay. Back to placing armor stands. Put all these all the way down. Yeah, I think I'm gonna like this. We came in with 32 armor stands, so let's see how many we end with. Is it going to be bland if all it is iron armor? I feel like that's what it's gotta be. I wish I could do like the poses. Wait, no, I can do the poses. I forget I have the armor stand mod. I may have to put like swords in their hand. Wrong one. Is this gonna be the perfect amount? I think it is. This would technically also be one, so we may have to get a couple more. Yeah, I think we'll have to make 2 more armor stands or go pick up 2 more. Hey, not bad. We're gonna have to go pick up other stuff anyways. Oh, I'm gonna run out of the chiseled quartz before I run out of armor stands, surprisingly. Now, question. Do the armor stands face out, away from the bridge, or in? Or I could just, like, rotate them a bit. I'm not sure. Wait, I need to put faces on them. No, I don't need to put faces on them. I could put faces. Yeah, I think I need like 10 more chiseled quartz. We'll make like 6 to be safe. You here. There's gonna be a quartz here and here. Let's do 16. I think that's fair. This is one actually that it's not gonna render from a distance, I think. All the armor stands are and the pots are gonna go away, aren't they? Entities or whatnot. I may need to get that mod that makes it. Oh, you can still see the armor stands. I'm surprised. So you'll be like right. When did the pots show up? Oh, I guess they're there. Are they just short? Probably because I don't have the plants on them actually. Let's move this. I'll have to see what mob heads I already have. Okay, so we need 1, 2, 3. About 3, 4 more armor stands. And like 2 or 3 more decorated pots. And regular pots. Let's go grab some. this door. Okay, let's see. Oh, we have some flower pots here. Let's grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Can't hurt to have that many. Hey Marlene, what's up? How's it going? Long time no see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I definitely made too many. Oh well. 1, 2. Here's how to put down a villager. Rip the villager. I may have some villager heads in here I could use. I have a couple. Let's see, may use some of those. I need to go get stuff to make iron armor. Just got off work. Surprised you. I thought you opened at like 4 on Fridays. Oh wait, I forgot you changed. Well, enjoy your Friday at least. You're doing something fun. I'm gonna put all this in. Oh, I was gonna get azalea leaves. Please tell me I have a lot of them. I see 0. Maybe they're up here. Oh yeah, I have a decent amount. We'll grab a stack. Okay. Let's grab some more rockets. And iron. A ton of iron. Just fill this up. Did I get everything I needed? I got the decorated pots. Oh, I'm gonna need more dead bushes then. If that's how many of these we used. We're gonna have to collect more. We're running low. I feel like I should just get like way too many blocks of iron. Grab like, I don't know. That should be enough, right? TBD, TBD. How many am I needing total of armor stands is the question. Like 30? Oh wait, I didn't get more armor stands. Glad I mentioned it. These are gonna be kind of annoying to craft because they don't stack. We may just go down the line. Oh, and I said I was gonna look at getting... I'm gonna grab these. Mob heads. Let's see, what do I have the most of? Ton of drowned. Of course we have a ton of cave spider heads. Oh, a ton of silverfish. I think that'd look too weird. I feel like the best thing to go with like a ton of iron armor would be a pillager head. I kind of want to see what that looks like. A vindicator, that looks the exact same. We may not put heads on them, but I want to see what this looks like. Back to the bridge. Let's see when things start to render in, if we can actually see the armor stands. Okay, so this is where the armor stands render. Okay. Grab you. And you. Oh, in here. Is that all of them? Oh no, one more. Okay, there's all the armor stands. Drop these off. And... what do I do first? I want to look at the flowering azalea real quick. See what I think of that. They're gonna actually let me place it. Okay, well I can do that. Maybe I'm just not supposed to place it on the dead bush. Yeah, I think we go ahead and swap them. Makes more sense that way. Okay, let's do... excuse me. Oh, that's the trader. Let's do... let me count. Got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. That's off. I just gotta move that. That's fine. 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36 armor stands. That means we need 36 helmets. Let's do boots first, because I know for a fact we're gonna have all of those. And we're gonna just carry it around in here. How many can I make? I can make 29 pairs. I definitely probably have like a ton of iron boots sitting around somewhere, but I don't care. Too late. So that's 29. I need to make... Where are you? 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. I said 36, right? Hopefully I said 36. Okay, this is gonna be a pain putting all these on. But at least it's just iron and I'm not having to go do leather because that would take way longer. Can I right click this? I can't even middle click. Hold on, let's do this. Hopefully nothing tries to attack me. I could have used my numbers to do that, but that's okay. We got those two. No. Stop it! I don't want to wear them. Okay, let me eat real quick. And that. And back to placing way too many boots. I thought we were gonna do more terraforming today, but it's primarily bridge day, I guess. I could put trims on them, but I don't really want to put trims on them. Is that weird? I feel like I want it to just look like a statue, and statues wouldn't have trims. Which one's off? Which one was the one that was off? I just passed it. Okay, you. Do this. Oh no! My quartz stair. You go here. I need another. Okay, we're just gonna jump. Rip my ankles. Okay. I need another stone brick wall. That llama scared me. And you can go back. Okay, back to it. Where was this? Is it this one? This one. Okay, you go here. See if I can get this in from this side. Hop. Okay, is that right? Yeah, it went on correctly for once. Please. Actually, that needs this. Well, 8, 9. I always forget you can use numbers for these, like a hotbar. I think the first time I ever started playing, I used to use numbers before I even realized the scroll wheel existed. Now I can't go back. Probably be more accurate if that was like muscle memory, but it's not. So. I don't think I'm gonna animate these armor stands. Because that's gonna mess up all my... Hold on, can I even do it? It's gonna mess up like this. There's gonna be way too many. Oh, they're already there anyways. Maybe we do it. Don't know if I want to do that today. I didn't make enough. I just short one. Is that it? Was I supposed to make 37? That doesn't feel right, but oh well. Okay, let me count now. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36. Did I just not make enough to begin with? I guess not. Okay, pants now. How many I can make out of this? Okay. How many is this? I don't know why I put the shulker so far away. I feel like I made too many, but I couldn't be bothered to count there. Okay, so that's 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. I think we just need one more. I did my math right this time. Honestly, why don't I just swap? Well, I didn't think this through. Go back to iron blocks. Pick everything up? Yeah. Well, let's clear this out real quick. And then I may just change my entire inventory for... like, swap it with the shulker so that it's all open. Yeah, I'm glad we're doing this rather than leather. I don't even know what I was thinking, because I've literally just been looking for ways to get rid of all my iron anyways. Da, da. Pop, 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 pop. Actually, I want this. I want this. Don't need this. That works for now, I think. Oh wait, no, I can grab more. That should be good, right? Wait, put this in. I should have kept my food. Too late. We may starve by the time we end, but we'll grab it when we're done. I feel like it's about time for the phantoms to come out again. Hitting the peaceful Minecraft music. I did say it was gonna be a cozy stream. Heads up. Last ones. Okay. Let's grab our carrots and eat. And then the iron. Go ahead and just do this here. Okay, 36. How many did that make? That's 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. I think I need 10 more. But I don't have the stuff for that. So, no, not. Do this for now. And 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll just do this. We'll have to make some more. Second. Wait, no. Put this here and that here. No, no. Wrong way. Made a silverfish farm, crashing the SMP. Silverfish farms are so overpowered in the best way. I don't have one on this world. I feel like they're definitely like stressful to have on SMPs because they're so easy to break and people will break them if they're not careful. But they're like so nice to have early game. That's one thing about like SMPs too, I feel like, is XP farms kind of are difficult to make, like as a separate from the silverfish farm. That's definitely a good one to have on an SMP for that situation, because last time I like made a farm on an SMP, we did like a cave spider farm. No cave spiders were spawning. They like, there were so many people online at a time that like it just never was spawning anything. And so that's the nice thing about them, as opposed to like people breaking them, at least, is that you don't have to worry about running out of like mob cap. They're just going to spawn no matter what. But yeah, the only time I've made one was on an SMP, different one, which is like with friends. And the amount of times I had to fix that thing, 'cause somebody smacked it with a flame sword. Oh, I was so annoyed because I did the armadillo one too. So I'd always have to move the armadillos back into place. I wouldn't do the armadillo one again. I think the allay one is definitely the way to go in that situation. Let's do this. What we need? 1, 2. I think we need 10. No, 2, 4, 6. No, 10. Right? Wait. 2, 4, 6. Did I miscount at some point? Oh well. Take one out. That should be good. Where are you? Who? Oh. I want to at the least like make the armor stands hold an item. Give them a sword or something. Hold on. I have a question. Poses. So they already have, wait. I think we're gonna have to use some of these. Let's just do attention and no arms for now. Wait, no, that's not even the same. That's not even the base. How do I go back to the baseline pose? Default poses. And, it has, like, its arms forward slightly. I don't think I can do any of these. Is there, like, a revert? Your legs, arms. We just have to take it down if we don't want this. Okay. What is next? Do I have more iron? We do. You stay here. Okay, now we need 36 helmets. 4, 5, 6. That is not what I meant. Drop, 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 up, 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 up. Iron blocks. Make iron blocks. Oh my god. So much iron. Stop it. Stop. There we go. Okay. Ugh, such pain. Inventory management. Am I right? Okay, let's go back down the line. They're facing the right way. The armadillo one. Like, it's time to tell people how to use it. Yeah, that's definitely important. I would definitely leave like the sword there and make sure they use the actual proper sword. I actually want to break this and reset it before I start doing poses on everything. Okay, got shoes, pants, chest plate, helmet. But yeah, I had signs and everything and people always messed it up. But also, that was just on my world with friends and they don't play Minecraft as often as I do. So, I mean, it's bound to happen if you're not used to that mechanism of accidentally being able to break the armor stand. I keep on accidentally almost doing it myself. I keep having to remind myself to use an axe rather than my sword on these things to break them. But yeah, the armadillo one is a pain to fix because you have to like the armadillos just escape every time. At least the one I did. I used cub bands. That was like the first time I ever saw a silverfish farm was the one that he made a tutorial for. So I used that one. And they may have changed it since then. That makes it less of a pain to reset if it breaks. But I feel like the LA ones, you don't have to... Like, I feel like it's easier to move the armor stand back into place, but I could be wrong. Like, as soon as you start moving around the armadillos, you just have the issue where they all start wandering off. Oh, I should have brought the crafting table over here. I forgot. I need 6 more. But yeah, I don't have that farm on this world, surprisingly. I get a lot of my 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I get a lot of my XP from villager trading for sure. Actually, why did I do that? Go back. Go back to block form. Break. Pick you up. Move all this up. This, and then there. I am liking the armor stands. I need to go ahead and get the lanterns in. I think that's going to help with a lot of the color because it is feeling very gray up here. Okay, back to this end. Let's grab our leaves. Hello, Giselle. Hopefully I said that correctly. Welcome in. How's it going? Started with breed the armadillos, though. Just can't find spiders. Yeah, spider eyes are a pain to have early game. Especially if you don't have like a spider farm. I have a cave spider farm. And I love it for the string. Specifically. But it is nice to have for the spider eyes for brewing. Helio. Yep. My other leaves. Grab these. I think that's everything we need. I'm gonna go ahead and keep the food on me now. Okay. Let's go through. No, we're missing dead bushes. There they are. That's good. Let's go through and put on the leaves. These are gonna be oak. I don't know why it does not want to let me put it on top of the dead bush. I don't think that's normal. I don't think that was a thing before. Get out. Like, I don't remember that being a problem. How long have I been playing? In this world or in general? In this world, I think we're at 21 days. Like 500 hours. I started it last June, and there was some time that I wasn't playing in it. Like dedicated time to it. But Minecraft itself, almost 3 years. I'm actually coming up on 3 years in like the next couple of days. Yeah, we started playing in June. Let's see, time played. Almost 21.5 days on this world. Long time. Debating like the process of how I put on the resin. Do I do it after all the leaves or as we go? Yeah, we've been playing 3 years. This is like technically my third, no, I guess fourth world I've like dedicated a lot of time on. I started playing on Bedrock, and then we got into I think I had 2 different Bedrock worlds that I played as I was still learning how to play. And then I got my first Java world was actually on a server, but it was primarily just me playing, so I kind of was still playing solo in a way. And then which one's this? This is Oak Leaves. And then come on, place. And then I started this world last June whenever I stopped playing on that server. But yeah, I wanted to make it before the trial chamber update came out. And I didn't like start officially posting videos until I think October in this world. And so there was a couple of months where I was just like focused on editing more than I was actually playing. What am I building? We are just working on fixing this bridge. So I've got this bridge going along, and I just added the lamppost. We're like emulating Italian design for this part of the world. We have like our spawn village that way, and we're starting to move towards this direction to start building like an Italian city. And so yeah, there's a lot of inspiration from that. That's why we got the armor stands, got the light poles on the bridge. And this kind of leads towards an ocean monument. I'm not doing anything with the ocean monument at this point in time, but I would like to have an ocean monument, like Guardian Farm at some point. I think we're gonna do the resin last, because I think I'm gonna have to get more resin anyways. I definitely did not bring enough, and I don't even know if I have enough. I'm gonna do it last. And then this will be azalea. Come on. What mods? The like full list is in the description of the YouTube video. I can try to say off the top of my head most of them. This is Oak Leaves. We've got like the classic ones that help with the performance. So we've got like Iris and what's the other one? Sodium. We have Tweakeroo for looking in shulker boxes. I have ortho camera, but I never use that. We have mouse tweaks. Litematica, Freecam, Flashback. I just got emotes recently. That's been fun. I have Bobby Mod, but I don't think it does anything on solo worlds. And I have Axiom, but that's only for when I'm working in creative. And then Armor Poser. Those are like the main ones. So mostly just like quality of life mods. I'm honestly surprised I don't have the mod for making item frames invisible. I've definitely thought about getting it, but I haven't gotten around to actually doing it yet. But these are all right, so yeah, that's right. Yeah, so keep going with azalea next. How much ping? I don't know. I don't know if I can check. I mean, I'm just playing on my computer, so I don't think ping is a thing on solo worlds. I could be wrong. I only ever hear people talk about that in relation to servers, though. Assuming if it shows up, it's up here or something. I've never looked for that before, though. Come on. Up. Up. Ugh, of course. Get out of there. At least it lets the flower pot float. Which one are we on? We're on Azalea. Eat. It's definitely helping to have like a variety of different things on these left sides, because when it was just the lamppost, it was feeling a little too bare, but also a little too repetitive. And it's obviously still repetitive, but I like it a lot better now than I did earlier. This is a good Minecraft song. What's this one called? Aria Math. 418. Back to oak. Yeah, I definitely don't think I'm gonna have enough to do all of the... Come on, get up. Place! Making me mad, dude. Do I have to... Oh, I have to right click, that's why. I'm just silly. I don't even know what I was saying. Oh yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have enough resin. I never use resin for anything other than making orange bushes, orange trees. Because yeah, we need 5 on each. I only brought a stack. We got all the leaves. Yeah, and I think I could just put like little benches here and there. I could probably start to at some point build out like little shopping stands, like little villager stands or something later, but today is not the day for that. I think I need to get this town a little more developed before I get too much into the like major decorative details. That's like adding life to it. Quick reminder, if you are enjoying the stream, please consider leaving a like. And once again, thank you to everybody who has already left a like. I need to remember to pin that message at the beginning of stream, but I think I've only done that successfully once and I always forget. Yeah, I'm gonna need to do a dead bush run next time I'm in the area. Collect a ton of those. We are running low. I like having things like lit up well enough where I don't actually have to worry about spawn proofing or fighting mobs. We may just go ahead and add more glowstone instead of every other bay. Just do it every bay. I'm debating if it's even worth putting resin on them right now, because once I get like this far away, you can't even see the resin. I mean, I guess you can see it from eye level, but it's even there with the bushy leaves at least, it kind of renders funny. Yeah, I think it's worth it. I like it now that I see it from eye level. You go in with the glowstone now. Where is it? There it is. Hopefully this is enough. I feel like we're good. We'll be here. Oh, dang it. Oh, no. I don't like being down here. Scary. You never know what's lurking. At least I've got these things to show me where to actually place them now. Between the armor stands. Shader pack. We are using Solas Shaders. Let me see. Occasionally I'll use Complimentary Reimagine just for fun, but I never use that in videos, so I always use Solas. That is my favorite. I've been using it for... ever since I got shaders, I've always used Solas. Definitely my favorite, because it makes everything look very sunny and warm and just good vibes. I'm liking how this is turning out. Let's put the resin on what we can, but we're definitely gonna need a ton more. At least it's every other thing. I mean, what did we have? 64? I think we had a whole stack of leaves. Let me make sure. But I think we had this whole stack, which means we would have had 34 for my leaves. Yeah. We used 34, which means we need 170 resin, and we brought 64. So we need like another stack and a half of resin, which honestly isn't that bad. We may just set up a creaking. I actually have the stuff right here to set up a couple. Be a very not smart farm, but we could do it. I forget that these are pretty mobile. Let's do this. They shouldn't be able to wander too far, at least. I'll stick on the right side, and then I'll come back and do the other side. And I don't like lightning, but I actually do need an advancement. What is it? Husbandry, I think? Where are you? Surge Protector. Protect a villager from an undesired shock without starting a fire. I don't have any close by villagers, so I don't even really want to mess with that right now. But I do need to keep that in mind. What happens if you put it on? It actually kind of looks nice on there. Not gonna do that, but interesting. Is it like midday? I don't have my clock in my inventory right now. In here. Oh. Broke our ankles. We need more blocks like resin that you can just like place on things. Like, it's almost like wallpaper. Please don't set anything on fire. I'm begging you. I need to start setting up lightning rods down the way. I still have fire spread on in this world and I'm debating. Oh! Hello? Did it get struck by lightning? Is that a thing that happens? Did my armor stand get struck by lightning? Do I touch grass? On occasion. Okay. We need 106 resin. Let's see. Okay, so I think that okay. I don't want to sleep because I need the creaking to spawn, but I'm not trying to get all my armor stands knocked off. Like, can you mind your own business, lightning? Is that the only one hold on, I should probably get away from this. Is that the only one that knocked off? Okay, so just the one so far. Ooh, the bees love it. I didn't even think about that. Scented herbs today. I definitely do not have a green thumb. Not my thing. I have one plant that I've kept alive for the last couple of years, but just one. All my other plants have not survived. That sounds nice. We had like one of those air garden things. Never, like, we got it from my mom for Christmas one year. She never ended up using it, but I've always been curious about putting it to use. Okay. Is this gonna be the perfect? It is. Thing. Okay, let's go put this back. I landed perfectly next to it. Oh no, now that we're getting back into like summer months, may get back into tennis soon. Kind of stopped playing last fall. Need to get back into it. Back into the tennis group. I do really enjoy playing tennis. I don't think I've talked about that before on stream. Just like got into it last year. Never played pickleball yet, but I'm like, I don't want to mess with the learning curve. Like, I don't want to mess up the learning curve of tennis by trying to do something else in tandem. I need to get back into it that time of year. Perfect time for it. Why do I play Minecraft? I've always loved design. So I have a degree in architecture. I always loved houses, floor plans, interior design growing up. Decided to study it in school. But a big part of like how I expressed that creativity was through video games. So I used to play this game called like Habbo Hotel, and I loved making floor plans in that game. And then same with like The Sims. I never got into The Sims too much, but that was always like my favorite thing. I loved doing, or my favorite thing in The Sims was just making houses. I loved Animal Crossing for a while, and I got really into Animal Crossing for a little bit, to the point where everybody's like, you need to try Minecraft. You're going to like it. And I was like, if I like it, there's no going back. Like, I'm going to be way too invested in it. I'm like gonna go full force on it. And that's what happened. I've been playing now for almost 3 years and only have had a couple of like brief breaks. but I like building things, making functional floor plans, turning farms into like actual buildings. That's one of my favorite things to do. And yeah, just like creating in the game. It's definitely my creative outlet. To the point where like my last full-time job, like I would go to work full-time and then come home and work on like videos and builds on the weekends. And I would just like could not stop thinking about creating while like on the weekends and when I got home. It was just my favorite thing to do. I don't see what I'm looking for. Honestly, I don't even know what I'm looking for. I'm just bumping through all the Joker boxes, probably because it's here. Just yapping. What's new though? Okay. This goes here. Also, I love organizing. I like having organized storage rooms and finding a place to fit all my things and having a build dedicated to like the most random block. Let's put this here. We're gonna hold on to these now. Main path for a year, never stopped. Yep, I feel ya. It's like I'm at a point now where everybody like nobody gives me a hard time for it. They know how much I enjoy creating in this game, and I've always been that kind of person in my family. That's like very into design and aesthetics and creating and floor plans and decorating, and so everyone's like, this is perfect for you to be doing. But everyone's always been very supportive of it. Also, I feel like I've just grown up with a family of people who like to play games. Majority of us. Like I think first game I ever played was PlayStation 1, stuff on there. And I never really got super into PC gaming specifically. We played a little bit, like we played games on discs like Freddy Fish. I remember my brother used to play like Truck Driver Simulator. But I was more into like the website games. So loved, like I said, Hop Hotel, loved Club Penguin, Neopets, Shockwave games, addicting games, Cool Math games, loved those growing up. And I remember specifically when I was younger, our parents had a rule for us that was like, you can only be on the computer for an hour a day. Each one of us had an allotted hour. We had to go in, we had to write our time we got on, our time we got off, and we weren't allowed to be on for longer than that. And we all made use of that every day. Like there were days before I even went to school, I would get on and play Club Penguin for an hour and just fish. I loved fishing in Club Penguin. But yeah, didn't really get into PC games until the last couple of years. Really with Minecraft, I always just used to playing on my Switch or on a PlayStation. But now I love PC games. People who are creative don't have the 2-week Minecraft days as often as people who are less creative, for sure. I definitely have 2-week phases with other games. We've talked about it a little bit as far as like my I'm gonna make some more creakings. But like when I played Schedule 1, I got bored of that within a week or two. I still like Repo, but I was playing like it doesn't have that creative aspect, and so I didn't care to play it much longer. I've never really enjoyed Sims for longer than a couple of weeks, but that's also because I always just use the cheats to get all the money and build the houses I like, and then I'd stop playing. But yeah, like as far as like Animal Crossing, those games that really make you like take it slow, like especially with Animal Crossing, it is like a day at a time. I got into that for, I think I logged like 400 hours on Animal Crossing, maybe 450, before I finished my world. And I'm at a point where like I could keep working on the world, but a lot of it I'm happy with where it's at and I don't want to change it. So that kind of impacts why I don't play it anymore. I do think they really did mess up their like gameplay by making it where you can only have one world per Switch. It's like you can have alternative accounts, but you can't actually do any, like you can't make an entirely new island with the accounts. And if you could, I probably would have like 3 different worlds, to be honest. Really sounds cool. Try to still around. Yeah, you weren't too much into the video games, I feel like. Other than computer games, really. No, I thought you left. I need to take this out, actually. We loved Spyro. That's why I got a Switch. Loved Spyro. Loved Crash Bandicoot on PlayStation. I'm trying to think of the other games. Oh, Ratchet and Clank. That's why I got a PlayStation 5. Loved Ratchet and Clank. I was wondering if you could do this. Turns out you can. You can place it directly on the pot. Let's go there. I need another thing over here, but I don't really want to mess with that right now. At least these are azalea, so I don't have to put the resin on them. Okay, it should be nighttime soon. Yeah, it's almost nighttime. We can start to get some of these freaking resin. What did I say? I think I need 106. 106 minus 64 is 42, so stack 42. Read your mind. Oh, F with some Spyro and Crash Bandicoot for sure. You remember Freddy Fish too? Love Freddy Fish. I think we still have that disc somewhere. Have I played Peaceful World? I have not. I've not heard of that either. What is that? They're gonna start spawning and it's gonna be scary. Okay. I feel like it is kind of a pain to have this many at once. Oh, okay. I think I might regret this. They can't really do much to me though. I'm gonna smack them up. Okay, they're starting to damage me a bit. You remember Freddy Fish? That was like the game where you are Freddy Fish and you kind of have to do some like mystery solving, and you like swim around this world and there's these other weird characters and you have to get like the conch shells, if that sounds familiar at all. You guys, hold on, I'm trying to do something here. You're kind of messing me up. You stop. Give me the resin. I think if you look up Freddy Fish, you'll remember it. That was a good one. Okay, I feel like whatever I made, 10, too much. Y'all need to back off. Actually, if they hit me, they get the thorns effect, and then it starts to make more resin, so that's good. You guys make it hard to jump. Back off. Leave me alone. I know I like brought you here for this purpose, but like you're kind of annoying too. Vaguely remember, yeah. That, I feel like I've seen that disc sitting around somewhere. Oh my god. No. Oh, it's because I don't have it in my hand. Oh, I messed that up. Hold on. Stop. You said you don't remember Neopets, but I think if you Google Neopets, you'd remember it, because definitely played that a ton, thanks to you. You guys are really annoying! But it's working, they're making their own resin. Shout out Thorns. Many watch my, Come on, place! You guys are blocking it with your giant heads. Actually, they're not that huge. You just got weird particles off the sides. Yeah, my armor's getting damaged, but that's fine. Okay, we still need like one more stack. You guys are all being put to sleep once the sun comes out. You're not coming back. I'm gonna do this until I get what I need. Never again. I don't like you. Poncho. Kind of the whole point, though. This is so chaotic! Okay, we almost have a stack, though. I'm gonna need to get, like, 2 stacks, because I don't want to do this again. Back off! You're making me hit you in the face, and it's your own fault. God. Stay. Stay. I'm eating. Where'd your block go? There it is. Oh, you say peaceful world as in the game mode. Yeah, I have played it briefly. Whenever I first started playing on Bedrock, I had to turn the world on peaceful a couple of times to make a guardian farm on that world. Because in Bedrock, the whole invisibility potions do not work. And also, the guardians in Bedrock, at least the version I was playing on, which was like, what, 1.18 I think? The guardians will literally give you mining fatigue as soon as you drink milk. It's not the same. Whereas like in Java, if you drink milk, I think they have a chance to give you mining fatigue like once every 60 seconds. Yeah, not the case. Not the case in Bedrock. It's such a pain dealing with ocean monuments and guardians in Bedrock. So I remember making a guardian farm for that, and I immediately like put it on peaceful as soon as I figured out that was a thing. There was one time we did a peaceful on a server too to make a wither skeleton farm because I was just getting completely destroyed by blazes and withers trying to make it. Where are we at time-wise? Middle of the night. Back up! If you guys didn't just give me like the damage tick, it'd be fine. But it's okay. We almost have all the resin we need. You guys are really annoying though. I hope you know that. Yes, this is the one you belong to because the resin immediately spawned as I hit you. How is what possible? Like the Guardian farm or the like surviving the Guardians? I'm not sure I understand your question fully. You guys are really annoying. Okay, I've got enough. I think I'm just gonna kill the rest of them. Say bye. They're getting angry. But you're gonna be gone soon. Not my problem. Okay, we're good. Bye. Don't miss you. Finally, peace and quiet. I apologize to your ears for having to listen to all that. Boom, we got a perfect 2.5 stacks. Nice equal. Okay. Milk curse. So yeah, if you drink the milk in Bedrock, you maybe have like half a second to 1 second before you get mining fatigue again, at least in the older versions of Minecraft. I don't know if they've changed it since then. But it's a lot easier in Java to deal with guardians. Oh wait, I want to do the right side first. Oh well, I'm already here. In Java, you can do the invisibility potion and the water breathing potion, and you'll be fine. But yeah, that doesn't... Oh, and I remember putting on invisibility potion in Bedrock and still getting attacked by the guardians, even with like all my armor off. I need to try it again and see if that's still the case, but yeah, that was not fun. I remember actually Googling it and they were like, yeah, it's way different in Bedrock. Annoyingly so. But luckily I don't have to deal with that anymore. Now I feel like I've got ocean monuments down to a science. I also remember trying to do that, and I think I did end up drowning in the ocean monument because I could not find my way out, and I didn't know like the TNT method to get the guardians, so I did not survive it initially. Little orange tree. I like the resin clumps. Conduit. Yeah, I don't even know if I knew what a conduit was then. That was my second Bedrock world. My first Bedrock world, I didn't even like make it out of my initial Nether spawn. I could not, like, I was so lost when I first started playing and like trying to traverse the Nether because I didn't realize lava pockets were a thing, so I kept trying to dig away. I ended up in like a basalt delta for my first ever Nether spawn, and I kept trying to dig away, and I would hit a lava pocket and think that I was hitting a lava pool, and then I would plug it up and then start going in another direction, and then I would hit another lava pocket and be like, oh dang, can't go this way. And then yeah, that wasn't that. Now I know how to get through the Nether, but I did not know that my first time ever going to the Nether in survival. I was very confused. Oh, my poor armor. I may actually go repair this real quick. Worst possible way to die in Minecraft? Lava. Definitely lava. Especially if you don't have netherite. How do we want to repair our gear? Let's go back to the trading. Yeah, there was actually one time. At this point, I did understand how to traverse the Nether. It was a different Bedrock world, the same one I made the Guardian farm in. And hello. Okay. I was trying to. Am I missing? No, that's enough. Hold on, what am I saying? Oh yeah, I was trying to build nether tunnels, and I didn't really realize what ender chests were at this point, and I would keep all of my bonus gear in a shulker box in my inventory. Like, see, that's the thing, is I had a shulker boxes at this point, but I didn't know what ender chests were. And I ran into lava, and I could have just ran away from the lava, but somehow I was just being dumb, and I died to the lava in like fully enchanted diamond armor or something like that. I don't know. And I dropped my shulker box of all my extra items. I think I did have netherite at this point, but because the items were in the shulker box itself burned, and all of the netherite items in the shulker box burned. It was probably just like a pick and a shovel or something, but even that like did not survive, and that was very unfortunate. But now I know how to survive lava. You know, it's a learning curve for sure. That's why I've never tried hardcore, because up until this point I don't think I would have made it 20 days in hardcore, but now we actually know how to survive most situations in this game. We'll just fly back. Stuff's all repaired. Warden deaths do also suck, especially if you don't set your spawn and then you're trying to come back and get your stuff and you get stuck in a death loop. Those aren't fun. Worst possible ways to get trades. I don't really use the wandering trader for anything. It's like only good for like early game. I love my villagers. They make the world go round for sure. Put these back in here. this back here. We got this. I feel like we do need to fix our staircase handrail. Let me see. What do I want to do with that? So we'll probably do wall, iron bar wall on all these. And I don't know about right here, but let's grab some iron bars and some walls. I have one wall right here. I'm gonna grab some extra. We'll probably just do a wall on those, the ones that go down the stairs. I don't think that. Yeah, I think the walls look good. Been leaving this open intentionally. We'll leave it how it is right now. Not you though. And now, Kraut, well, thanks for hanging out while you could. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And enjoy dinner with your parents. And I hope your girls enjoyed their summer. So exciting. I loot a villager house every time you spawn in another world. I mean, you don't have to. I don't know if I don't always use villager houses. I feel like most of the time that's just like bread. I will steal a villager bed though. I don't know, I can't say that actually because I almost always end up making a base right next to a village when I first start a world. And then I like move on from that point on. I do love my villager setup. There was, like, for the longest time, I didn't really realize the power of the villagers. Something you don't really realize when you're new to the game. Just how overpowered they are. I feel like I liked it better without the, I feel like I need to drop that. Come on, thoughts. I feel like this needs to go. That. And then lantern on top. Feel like that's better. Yeah, I may have liked the pale oak better on that section, but we're gonna leave it like this for now. How do I drop these? We may tweak with this a little bit later. Let's just no. All right, I'm liking the bridge. I think it's looking a lot more colorful, a lot better. It is still a little repetitive up there, but it doesn't look as like odd as it did when I just had the light poles. And I think we'll add some more details as the time comes. Like, I definitely think that once we kind of have more life over in this area, we can switch things up. And I may put poses on the armor stands. Give them some tools to hold on to. Let me drop this off. I think some of this is going to change a little bit as we go. But let me hold on to this. Did I even grab the right thing? What do I want to keep? I feel like I just do this. Just hold on to the whole shulker box. Have to mess with that some more. You thought pillagers didn't hurt in creative mode and then realized they hurt you in survival? Yeah, you definitely need some good armor to fight a pillager. There was one time I tried to take on a pillager tower like as soon as I spawned in a world and I died immediately. And it was like 600 blocks away from spawn and I had to like boat my way back, or I think I just gave up on the stuff I already had at that point. Iron bars, bridge looks very nice. Thank you, Debug. Yeah, I like how it's turning out. I wasn't so sure about having like a dark handrail, but after seeing like some IRL pictures, I think it works, making it more iron. And I like the way the lights turn on at night. I'm glad we didn't end up making the light poles a block taller, because seeing them next to the armor stands and everything, I think it's got like a good profile, as in it's like almost like a suspension bridge where it's like all the way down. I think it helps with the level and the height change of the light poles. But yeah, it does need some more details up here, just like maybe some random barrel piles and like a cart, I don't know, whatever things you would put on a bridge. But we've got a long ways to go where we can like decorate as time progresses. I think we'd have a lot of fun with it. That's all I've got time for today, though. I'm glad we got the bridge done. It's been so, like, it's been a long time coming. We finished the bridge itself, like the main portion of the bridge, like, I don't know, 1 to 2 months ago. But I've just been holding off on doing the details. And the lights go on, how sweet. Holding off on doing all the details and the handrails and everything. We may come in later, too, and, like, switch the decorated pots for, like, have a actual pottery shirt on them. That'd be fun. But yeah, I'm gonna let you guys go. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I appreciate it as always. Let me go and switch to my chatting thing. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, and I hope you all have a great and safe weekend and get some rest. Be sure to like the video if you haven't already on YouTube, and thank you once again to those who have already left a like. It really helps out the channel. I do want to go ahead and plug the Discord. Feel free to join the Discord if you want to be a part of that and part of the community. It is linked in the description of the YouTube video every time. And then if you are on Twitch, it's !Discord. And then, what else do I have to say? Oh yeah, new episode came out on Tuesday of this week where we transformed the Froglight farm on the nether roof, and really happy with how that one came out. If you haven't seen it, you should go ahead and check it out. That was a fun project. And same with the one before that. That one was completely different, more of like a goofy editing style, a little more like focused on the process rather than the actual result. So you guys should check those out this weekend if you have the time. I appreciate y'all being here, and once again, have a good weekend. I will see you all on Monday. I should mention to you now, while we're here, before I forget, next Friday and the Monday after that, I will be traveling, so we will not be streaming those days. I will remember, I'll try to remember to say that again next week. But yeah, we'll be missing a couple of streams for me traveling for graduation. Hey Enderman, welcome in. Thanks for stopping by when you could. Appreciate you being here. But yeah, we are ending stream now, and I'll see you all on Monday. Have a good weekend.